Everybody, welcome back to the SeeSaw and another week of meals. So we're starting the week on Sunday night with sausage and mash. So we've got some of the Irish sausages just cooked up in the air fryer, mashed potatoes, broccoli and peas, some gravy and a couple of homemade Yorkshire puddings. Haven't made my own in ages and just decided to give some a go tonight. So homemade Yorkies, bangers and mash and some steamed vegetables with gravy for a Sunday evening. Hi everybody, so it's Monday night and we're having Nandos style burgers tonight. So I've got some chicken breast in here that I just seasoned with some peri-peri marinade, cooked it up, and then I've got some halloumi on the top, which I just seasoned with a bit of sriracha seasoning. I've got some lettuce and onion, and then I've got some peri-peri mayo on the bun. Got some fries that we've seasoned up with peri-peri seasoning salt, and then some corn on the cob. So a Nando's style chicken burger for a Monday night. Hi everybody, so it is Tuesday night and we're having Swedish meatballs tonight. So these are meatballs in the style of the famous furniture store. So it's just some mince. You could use pork mince for these. You could use beef mince if you want. Pork mince is a traditional way. There wasn't any pork mince at the grocery store this weekend, so I've used turkey mince for them instead, and I've just mixed that with some breadcrumbs, a little bit of salt and pepper and a little splash of chicken stock. Put them into 24-ish meatballs, quite small. Pop them in the air fryer for about 8 minutes just to start to cook them through. While that was doing, I made up some sauce in the skillet. So I used a tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, and then I had about 500 ml of chicken stock, and I'd mixed into that about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and about a tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard to give it that traditional flavour. Let that thicken up, whisked it all together, let it thicken up, put the meatballs back in, put the lid on while I cooked up some peas. We've got some mashed potatoes under there, and then I've got mine traditional style with some cranberry sauce on the side. So Swedish meatballs and mash for a Tuesday night. Hi everybody, so it's Wednesday evening and tonight we're having a simple pasta bake. This was not on the menu. The thing on the menu was a slow cooked meal and I forgot to put it in slow cooker, so I've just, again, having a few things in the pantry that enables you to put an other meal together is always handy. So I've used some dry pasta. I used a jar of the Home Pride pasta bake sauce, the tomato and bacon one. Followed the instructions on the package to make that, so you just put the pasta in a casserole dish, pour in the pasta sauce and kind of 2/3 of a jar of water, pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. While that was doing, I cooked up some chicken, a little bit of chorizo I had left, some red onion and some peppers. Just cooked that all together, and then after the first 25 minutes I stirred that through the pasta, put some grated cheese on the top and popped it back in for another 20 minutes. So it's made a simple pasta bake, but it's been kind of zhuzhed up with some chicken, chorizo, peppers and onions, just to make it a little bit more than a basic pasta bake, which doesn't have meat if you follow the instructions on the jar. And then we've just got some garlic bread there to have on the side with it. So a bit of a change from what we had planned, but the beauty of having a few things in the pantry allows you to do that on a night when something goes wrong, or you don't have the time to make what you plan to make, or nobody fancies eating what you plan to make, or whatever the reason might be. It's useful to just have some thoughts in the back of your mind of what have you got in the pantry, the fridge, the freezer that you could use to just throw together a meal without it being on your meal plan for the week. So we're off to enjoy this pasta bake on a Wednesday night. Hi everybody, so it's Thursday night and we're doing a kind of a fake away, McDonald's Big Mac fake away tonight. So just before I finish these, I just want to show you how I build them. So I've got some burgers here that I've just mixed some turkey mince, because that's what we prefer, with some burger seasoning blend. This happens to be one of the JD Seasonings mixes. Just mix that all together, split it up into a pack of mince, 500-gram pack of mince, into 8 individual little burgers. I've just cooked them up in the frying pan, and kind of 2 or 3 minutes on each side was all it took for this size of burger. And then I've got some brioche buns that I've just toasted lightly in the oven. I've made up some of my own kind of Big Mac sauce, but without the chopped pickles in, because Caleb and I don't like pickles. Toney does, so he'll just put the pickles on his burger. But I've made this up with some mayo, ketchup, yellow mustard, and a little bit of the juice from the pickle jar. So that's sort of very similar flavouring to the Big Mac special sauce. So I've got some of that first, and then under there I've got some lettuce and the first burger, and then another layer of a smushed down brioche bun, some more sauce, another burger under there, a slice of burger cheese, some onion. I've got the top of the burger bun with some more of the burger sauce on. So I'm just going to pop that on the top. I'm going to wrap it in the foil, and I'm going to pop it in the air fryer for about 3 minutes to let the cheese get all melty and everything all mixed together in there. And then we're having that with French fries and some chicken nuggets, or chips and chicken nuggets. So it will be a proper like a fake away type of meal. But I'll show you when I get everything plated up. And so there we have our finished burger. You can see the cheese is just starting to melt under there. That's how I like it. Got these are M&S brioche burger buns. I've got some of the bird's eye chicken dippers, and then we've got some of the McCain lightest or lighter, whatever they're called, lighter chips, which have a nice flavour. Those were just cooked for 13 minutes in the Ninja. The buns were just heated in the oven while the chicken dippers were cooking, just to toast them through, and then the burgers were fried on the stovetop. You could do it all on like a barbecue grill if you had a barbecue running. We've got rain tonight, so I couldn't start up our outdoor grill to make everything on there. So I did have all the devices running tonight, but that's quite rare these days that we do that. So off to enjoy our Big Mac fake away with chicken dippers and chips. Hi everybody, so it's Friday night, and tonight we've got some chicken and halloumi hash. So Caleb and I have made this together. We started out by dicing up some potatoes, and we put them in the Ninja for about 20 minutes just to get them nice and cooked through. We then cooked off some cubed up halloumi, and while that was cooking we softened an onion in the pan, added in some diced chicken, let that cook together till the chicken was cooked through. Then we added a chopped red pepper and some chopped mushrooms. Stirred those through, just let those soften a little bit. And then we added in some Worcestershire sauce, some tomato puree and some paprika. Put the halloumi in, put the potatoes back in, and just let it all bubble up together while we cook some eggs. So here's the big pan of hash ready to go. And then we've got eggs cooking here. I like mine like this. And I'll just flip it really quickly and just seal the top and have it runny. The boys like their eggs like this. So, but we're having it topped with eggs for a bit of a brunchy style, but with chicken rather than with breakfast meats or sausage or anything like that. But it's just a kind of an old-fashioned hash fry-up. But we have got halloumi cheese in there just to add a little bit of something different. I had a block of halloumi in the fridge. So that is our Friday night halloumi and chicken hash with fried eggs. Hi everybody, and it's Saturday night, and we're ending our week, as you can see, with a bit of a sushi feast. So Toney is out with some friends tonight. He's got a group of friends that used to work together, and they go out 3 or 4 times a year just to have some drinks and a catch up, and that's tonight. Now normally when he does that, Caleb and I will go out and have something to eat. We often go to our favourite local sushi restaurant. But I'm still recovering from my pneumonia and don't still feel 100%. And we've had a busy day. I've been on the go all day. So I didn't feel like going out tonight. So we popped to Yo Sushi and picked up some takeaway stuff. And so we're having a sushi feast, but we're having it at home. So Caleb, what have we got?
So we got a sushi share with like salmon and salmon.
Salmon and salmon.
Yeah.
It's a salmon, different salmon sushi.
We've got a bao bun, which has got
spicy chicken.
It's got everything you can think of in it.
Okay.
Got some sweet and sour chicken bites, chicken gyozas, katsu tempura.
Katsu tempura shrimp, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
a spicy tuna roll.
Spicy tuna roll. So we're having a fancy little sushi feast all by ourselves at home. And then we've got some chocolate eclairs for pudding and we're going to sit and watch a movie after we're done with our food. So thank you for joining us for this week of meals, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.